So this week, somebody sent me a file to help her analyze. When I opened the file, it was not looking like what I used to see. You know, I've analyzed, so I've done a lot of projects. And most times, most projects are number-based. You'll be seeing total sales, revenue, and all of that. But this data set was totally different. I was seeing a transformer oil leakage, condition of, I've seen a lot of equipment and their conditions. There was nothing like revenue figure. I was like, can I do this kind of analysis? But when I settled down and looked into it, I was able to do a beautiful work on it. So before I will show you the dashboard or even show you the data sets I used, let me explain to you what I did that made me got the result that I want to show you. Firstly, what I did, I imported that data set into Power BI. Then I cleaned it with Power Query. Inside Power Query, I had to remove unwanted columns that I don't need. I don't need to bring all the columns to my Power BI dashboard. So, and again, the file contains all other months, but the analysis was just based on month of July. So I have to unfilter that month out. And the most interesting thing that I did in this data cleaning is pivoting some columns, about 12 columns into 2 columns. Those columns that are equipment based and their condition, I unpivoted all the 12 and converted it into 2. So one column was equipment and the other one is, let me just show you. Now, this is the raw file or the Excel file that was sent to me. Now, looking at these columns, you see that you have a lot of equipment and their conditions. What I did was just to combine these 12 columns that talks about equipment condition into 2. Now, let me show you in Power BI how it looks like. Now, this is my Power BI environment. This is my Power BI environment. I've already done the cleaning here. Now, those 12 columns that I showed you, this is where I unpivoted it, and I have them represented in just this equipment column and their condition. Maybe in my next video I'll teach you how to unpivot and why unpivoting columns is necessary in data cleaning. So having done all of this, this is the final dashboard. This is the dashboard here. Good, I was able to generate this insight. So from this dashboard, looking at those text-based file that I had, inside it I was able to get the total inspection of this report is actually based on a substation maintenance dashboard for a company. I was able to get the total inspection 282, total number of technicians, the engineers in field 34, undertaking to be 9, substations we have 267, and total equipment condition that we considered in the file was 12. So in this dashboard I have slicers, the timestamp, the technicians and the undertaking. So it means that if I want to see what one of the technicians did, all I need is just to click on that technician. My dashboard will just filter out how many substation that technician visited, what are the conditions of the equipment that he visited. So this is a very interactive dashboard, and is at a glance you can see what is going on. So I have substation visited, inspection trend, condition equipment. If you look at this, okay, looking at the equipment condition overview, you can see that I have legend that reads what this color code is. Now for this equipment, we have equipment condition for HPD fuse assembly. Here we have 289 inspection, 129 had bad and are bypassed, but here we have 153 that are good and connected. So if you check here, if you want to see upriser condition, I can see that 239 is good, while 38 is also bad. All right, so when I was able to get the insight, and when I sent it to the person that sent me the dashboard, it was like, wow, you are really a pro. I was like, me, a beginner like me. So I was so happy, the joy in me to get that result. So the importance of data analysis is that those raw facts, you're going to convert those raw facts to an insight that will be very good for decision making. So that is my analysis on this dashboard, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying my journey on that, becoming a data analyst. I can't wait to start analyzing files for companies. So help me God. So see you again in my next video. Bye.